So today we actually starting from here. So I want us to trade that is over to market. Okay. So just go to the advanced rates. Then we have the scalpers. Then we'll actually load these over two. The over two scalper. Just load it like that. Okay. The next thing I'll do, that's how we do it for the new accounts. For those who have old accounts or accounts that are not yet migrated, you just need to click this part, select a bot, then load these over to scalper. Since it's already loaded, I'll not load it again. Then just open this part for the global shared stop trading option. We're gonna set these to 4 like that. Then close that part. Then you have this part for the target profit and stop loss guard. I will increase the stop loss. We'll only risk half of these accounts. Okay. Then close that part. You have this part for the risk manager. You'll set a stake of I'll do a stake of $100. Then probably you can target like 200. Okay. Then close that part. Now we are done. So the next thing we'll need to do is just click start. The robot will actually do the rest of the job. Okay. So we are actually doing scalping. Anytime we make a win, the robot will always stop. In case of a loss, the robot will apply the material instantly. Try to make a recovery, still be on over to market. Okay. But in case we hit 2 consecutive losses, that's when the robot will switch to over 3 market. Then it will have to wait for an over 3 entry point. Then once it spots the entry, it will actually execute the recovery market. Okay. So how is this robot analyzing the market? So the moment this robot spots at least 2 2 consecutive under 3 digits, that's when this robot is executing a trade on over 2. And you can actually, so far so good, we have taken 3 trades which are all wins, currently floating at a profit of $104. Okay. So we are only targeting for about $200, then we can call it a day. So this is actually a less risky market. You should be worried. Then always make sure, since it's a bit higher, it's a less risky market, you can always up your stake. And again, like the chances of, in case for loss, the chances of recovery are still so high because we are still recovering with over 2. Yeah. So far, so good. You can actually see that. That's another trade, which is a win. We need like, I think like 2 more wins. In case we get like 2 more straight wins, I think we should be in a position to hit our target profits. And now this is the last trade that we are taking. In case it's a win, we'll actually have hit our target profit. Then I'll actually show you on how this robot is actually analyzing the market, how we did the setup, so that just in case you need to do your own adjustment, you can actually do your own configuration without having to reach out to me. And that's how we make $200. You can actually see this robot that you're actually using over to scalper. Okay. So so the only part you need to set up is this part for the stop trading. Set up the maximum consecutive losses you can take. I always recommend 4. Then we have this part for the stop loss. Set up your stop loss right there, your target profit. Okay, you really don't have to always set up your target profit when you are actually using the scalper, because anytime you make a loss, win, the robot will always stop. Then the risk manager, these are, we have the stick, and this is the martingale. Okay. Then so those are the only parameters that you need to set up. Okay, so then how is this robot trading? If you open market 1, go to market volatilities, you can actually see we are on volatility 101s. Okay, then if you go to trade definitions, you can actually see we are trading, that is over 2. If you go to the risk manager, where is it? Not the risk manager, but the strategy logic. This is a strat that you're actually applying. If the last 2 digits are under 3, then the robot will execute a trade on over 2. In case of a loss, we have a recovery limit of 1. That means this robot will still execute the recovery market. That is another trade on over 2. Just in case of a loss, the next trade will still be on over 2 to actually help us make the recovery. But now in case we lose the second trade, that's where now market 2 comes in. Okay. If you go to market 2, you can actually see it's actually on a different volatility, which is 25-1s. Then trade definitions, you can actually see the robot will switch to over 3 market. Then this is over 3 entry point. The robot will wait for 3 consecutive under 4 digits, then execute a trade on over 3. In case of a loss, we have a recovery limit of 2. What this means is that in case of a loss, the robot can only take a maximum of extra 2 trades while trying to make a recovery. Okay, so then something else that you also need to take note, in case you are executing your trades that is on this side and you start incurring some losses, then you recover. What you do, you just need to come to market 1, then market volatilities, and switch to a different volatility, because the market might be fluctuating. You switch to a different volatility like that. Yeah, so you just need to click there, you select, then cancel the previous. Yeah, it's that simple. Then you need to make sure that as you select the volatility, don't select that is the volatility that we have at the market 2. That is over 25 1s. I think it is 25 1s. Yeah, don't select 25 1s, because market 1 and market 2 should always be on different volatilities. And you can actually see what we did. So to actually get these tips on how to trade, how to execute your trades, you can always get these updates anytime we drop them. You just need to click this icon and make sure you join our community. That is our Telegram channel, our WhatsApp channel. In case you want to watch exclusive videos, you can always visit our YouTube channel. It's that simple. But the most important are these two. Make sure you join our Telegram channel and WhatsApp channel, so that at least you can always get these updates. Let's push the account to 300. Okay, so far we are at hiyo trade ingine hapo 243. I think we need like 2 more trades, 2 more wins, 2 more straight wins, then we hit our target profit of $300. Okay, so trading is very easy. You just need to backtest the strategies, understand how it works. So when you have these kind of robots, you really don't need anyone to help you with account management or copy trading or live trading, because everything is fully automated. You really don't have to go and struggle with the market. Yeah, so avoid those shortcuts, because by the end of the day, you'll always end up on losses. You better learn, be independent, and learn to do everything on your own. So this is the last trade we are actually taking. Then we hit our target profit of $300. So in case then this trade is a win, na do hiyo tumesha kafunga. We have taken 9 trades, all wins, and get it right, this is over 2 markets. It's a less risky market. Even you can take even 20 trades that even probably don't get a loss. Yeah, again, the entry points are actually on point. That's all, man. Goodbye.